Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to another day of hard work and struggle for survival in the Middle Ages. I am MackTheKnife and we are playing Life is Feudal Forest Village. The last time I showed to you how we built this chicken farm and we prepared this house to get built, and we also started this barn. And I said in this episode I wanted to try to actually build a port so we can start expeditions and start to get different animals on our island. So, and apparently my villagers were celebrating Halloween while I was away, and of course nobody bothers to put the decoration away again afterwards. So, but let's see what we have to do right now. Let's turn the infos on again. Okay, we have not very much villagers available, so the first thing we need to wait for is for this house to get built. And I already can see we don't have enough resources. I do have enough clay and I do have enough iron ore, and there's plenty of stone, but we need, let's call it a shitload of wood. So what I want to do first is, of course, cutting down some trees. Bet you didn't expected this, huh? I know, I'm full of surprises. So that should be enough. And I will speed up this whole process a little bit. Also, I have my new graphics card now. As you can see, the graphics look a bit nicer and the frame rate should be a little bit more stable now, even if we speed up the whole game 10 times. I mean, it still drops to about 20 frames per second, but it's better than before, definitely. And there we go, our house is built. So soon there will be new babies come into our village. One of the big houses is actually enough for 10 new villagers, and that is plenty for what we need in the next few years. At least I hope it is plenty. I also changed the crop on this field to wheat, because as you can see, we are not out of grain, but our grain depletes a little, and we have plenty of vegetables and we produce vegetable pie and meat pie. So the resources we need in the next year, or the crop we need in the next year, is wheat. I also continue to grow oats on this and on this field, and flax on this field for the production of clothes, and later on most likely ropes for our ships. Yeah, so let's see what we need in order to build our port. Port. Does that look like a port? No, it doesn't. Where is the freak? There's the Okay, we need 450 wood, 390 stone. Okay, there should be plenty of stone around. 200 iron ore and hay. We need 260 hay. That might be a problem. I think then I grow for this year or for next year some grass on this field. That should give us plenty of hay. And yeah, flax, I think we have enough at the moment. We don't even produce clothes, so we should be fine. What else do I need? I need basically everything, so let's just clear out our village. That is, oh, we have a lot of resources over here. But I need a lot more stones actually. Where do I find stones? Let me see. Ah, there we go. That should be plenty. So I just let them do this here and speed up the game again, and I will be back when we have all the resources we need. It almost took a half year, basically one farming season, to get all the resources we need, but we reached our goal and now it's time to plan our port. I would like to put it anywhere close to the village. I just don't know. Here doesn't seem so good because there is this little lagoon right beside it. So I would have to build a way all around it. How about here? That looks good. Yeah, I think I like this position. Maybe not that close to the fishing port. Yeah, here looks fine. That looks perfect. Okay. Now, of course, we need some builders. Do I have people who I don't need to work in their profession right now? Our foresters could help building stuff at the moment. And I need the fishermen, I need the farmers, and I need the hunters to keep the wild animals away from our chicken coop. Would be interesting too. We put 180 chicken in a pond and see what happens. But they are quite productive. As you can see, I also restricted my villagers to use all the raw materials we need to bake our cakes. Because apparently they like eggs and meat and vegetables. Who would have thought? But I want them to eat pizza and... what is vegetable pie? It's basically also pizza. So, yeah. Who needs healthy lifestyle? Eat pizza have more calories, that's what you need. Okay, then let's just forward when our port is built, and then we will see what we can do. And our port is finished. We managed to gather the resources and build the port within 1 year. And just look at it. Isn't it majestic? I actually really want to go. Wait, how could I? There. I want to go into it and take a look at it. And of course, my character here is one of the slowest villagers in the whole village, apparently. But okay. So let's see what we have here. We cannot go up there. That's a bit disappointing. It looks kind of pretty. Still a bit empty, but we will get there. I'm pretty sure in the future there will be interiors inside these houses. Otherwise, all the modeling of the empty space would be kind of waste. Okay, let's see what we can do with our port. I want to start an expedition, and we need iron to start an expedition. Or to build a ship. Okay, what do we need to produce iron? I guess, and I really lean forward here now, I'm not sure, but I guess we need a blacksmith for this. Do I have I know I have a blacksmith anywhere. There we go. Where can we put this one? That looks like a good spot for me. It's close to the barn. It's also close to the warehouse. That should work out nicely. Yep, I put them here. So what do we need actually to build this one? We need more stones. We have enough iron, we have enough wood, we definitely have enough hay, and we have enough clay. So more stones it is. Wait, let's put this thing up here. And I'm almost sure that I had a stone quarry, didn't I? Or did I remove this last time? How many stone I actually need? Just a little bit, I think. Okay, let's stop all the work what is done at the moment. And then let's collect some stone. That should be already enough. Okay, you know the deal. I speed up the whole progress again until we reach the next step. We reach the next step. That's what I wanted to say. Okay. Yeah, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen, our own blacksmith. And I tell you something, a blacksmith doesn't produce cast iron. I should have known that, but yeah. So what in fact does produce cast iron? And I think it might be the furnace. I could have thought of this. So let's just build a furnace so that we can move on. I think beside the blacksmith might be a good location for the furnace. Looks kind of stylish. So let's just put it here. Okay, and the furnace was a quick build. So the only thing we need now is a smelter. And we need exactly one. That's okay, we have enough people who have nothing to do in our village. And let me just quickly check again for our ship. We needed 40 cast iron. And I also see that we will need a lot of wood, and there are still a lot of people who normally works on the farms and have nothing to do right now. So let's just get them out and cut down wood and collect iron too. That is wonderful. It's all together here, all we need. Perfect. So we don't waste anything. And I just realized we need something else. Oh man, iron production is really something with a rat's tail on his ass. We need a kilner to produce charcoal. Of course, should have thought of this. But as always, I never think of things. So let's just build a kilner right here to get over with it. And there we go, we have our kiln, and we need a kilner working in this profession. We produce charcoal, we produce cast iron. Okay, and now it's just a matter of waiting for the right building materials for our first ship. Okay, we have our building materials together, and we also got another problem this year. I lost a little bit track of the food situation, and now we are really low on food because I didn't grow vegetables last year. I just grew wheat. So we run low on basically everything, but I think we are still fine. Not much people are starving. 2 of my villagers starved to death, unfortunately, but just in time we got the harvest ready to feed our people again and to produce vegetable pies with much calories. So we should be out of the danger area within a few days or weeks. As you can see, the pie production is running on again. Our fish stock is growing too, so I think we just avoided catastrophe. Okay, with that all in the green, let's just construct our first ship. And of course we need builders for this, and we don't have builders at the moment because 2 of our villagers died. So yeah, it seems we have to wait a few more months until our teenagers here are grown up to do some work, or until the winter comes and our farmers can actually do some building. So depending on what happens first, I will keep you in the loop and just forward a little bit again. So there we are. It's early winter, our farmers have nothing to do anymore, so I assigned them to do some more productive jobs than to just stand around on the field and wait for the spring. As you can see, our resources look really good again. We have enough food to feed our people, we have enough firewood, and we have enough building materials. What we might need, as I can see, is it carpenter? Is this carpenter? Yeah. We might need some tools because they are empty. But beside that, everything is fine. And our first ship is finished. If this is not worth a celebration, then I don't know what is. We have a ship. Okay, so what we do with it now? Okay, I'm tempted to go with an expedition for new animals to get our food production a little bit more stable and predictable, and also to produce wool to actually start a production of warm clothing. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So what do we actually need for this? A lot. Oh my god. We need clothes, we need fish pie, we need high quality tools, we need logs, meat pie and vegetable pie. Okay, we produce meat pie and vegetable pie already, but I'm not sure. Okay. We need definitely much more time for this. So I would say we leave this for here right now. I mean, we made good progress. Nobody can really complain about anything. Let me just quickly assign our farmers back to their jobs. There we go. Okay, so we built our port. We built our first ship. To do this, we had to build a kiln to produce charcoal and a furnace to produce cast iron. So, all in all, really a productive episode, and it took us just a little bit over a year. I think 1.5 years. So I think it was a really good and productive episode. Nothing to complain. Our people are happy, they have enough to eat, they have tools now again. We might need some clothing, but I think this has still a bit time. Yeah, I just wait till one of our teenagers grows up to work in the weaver's workshop. The materials are definitely there, so that's not an issue. Yeah, looks fine so far. Nothing to complain. With this, I will leave this episode here. Leave me some comments what you think about our little village, Easthaven, and what should I do next? I could need some suggestions. I think I will go with an expedition for new animals, but tell me what you think. New animals, new crops, maybe some fruit trees. I'm not really sure about it, but I am tempted to go for animals because I think they will do the most good to our village at this state. Yeah, if you liked the video, press that like button down below and subscribe to my channel. It will really help me out and you will not miss any new episode. And if you need an idea what to watch next, right here, that should be fine for you. Okay, I hope I see you all in the next episode. Until then, have a good one.